Welcome back, everybody. This time we're going to be heading down to Jarilo-VI, a planet that was supposedly once very lush, but again, that was in the last part Himiko told us like 1,000 years ago, because the Astral Express has not made a stop here in a long time, and apparently there is a Stellaron that's impeding our path that we can potentially find at the planet. And it's also responsible, or potentially responsible, for turning Jarilo into this ice age that we see now. It's also blocking our path from moving forward, so we're going to head down to the planet, find out what the Stellaron is, contain it, and bring it aboard. Also, Himiko mentioned that we got a glance from Nanook, who was the Destruction Eon, presumably whenever we first arrived. After we made the jump and arrived here, apparently Nanook gave us a glance.
Are you doing okay after your first jump? Dizziness or retching are normal reactions. You'll feel better once you get used to it. So you have high compatibility with the Express. That's good. I went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on Jarilo-VI has undergone drastic changes in the past few centuries. It was not a frozen planet to begin with. He said so? Considering the spatial obstacles that the Star Rail has encountered, it's highly possible. I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on the surface of the planet. By normal, I mean a temperature that just about allows for human survival.
So no other places does on this planet?
If I had to choose a site for initial investigation on this trailblazing expedition, that would be it. As I expected.
He sounds so excited.
Before you came, whenever March wanted to go anywhere, Himiko would make Mr. Yang and me go with her. And even after you arrived, I didn't suppose I'd be the one to be liberated of that duty. I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the Stellaron on Jarilo-VI and dispel the effect it's exerting on the Star Rail. Right? I see.
Correctamundo.
You should find March. I'll join you two once I'm ready.
Curious for her to say if she managed to stay up this time or not.
Did you talk to Don Hung?
He doesn't seem very enthusiastic.
That's our Don Hung. Always trying to look cool with his poker face. Don't mind him. Relax. Don Hung and I are experienced trailblazers. We got your back.
Well, I know he does, but March, I can't say the same for you.
Well, are you ready?
You bet.
When I first saw this planet, I thought, a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past? Now I can't stop thinking about it.
Personally, I don't think so, because this is not eternal ice. This is just caused by some... it's caused by a Stellaron, which is affecting the ecosystem, and has completely changed the planet. You, on the other hand, were in eternal ice, apparently. Which, I don't even know where to begin with that, March.
Still, the ice that trapped me was six-phased ice, a very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet.
Okay, she acknowledges that part at least. But we won't know unless we have a look ourselves.
To be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my home world. It looks freezing. Pretty girls aren't frost resistant.
What? Is there something on my face?
Nah, I was just imagining all the fun we're gonna have here.
You better be
I
worried.
feel sorry for this world. First the Stellaron.
Yikes!
And now you.
Oh my goodness. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Oh, different levels of enthusiasm.
All right, here comes the Jarilo-VI Trailblaze team.
What was that, a smile? She does smile.
Jarilo-VI. We're here.
It really is one big snowball. Hey, get your own metaphor. Snow as far as the eye can see.
Oh goodness,
Which
I love
direction
this
should we
MC.
take?
Based on the coordinates, the target should be up ahead.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Why didn't we land at the destination?
Do you want to mention the time we smashed a hole through Taikian Stadium? Or shall I?
Please stop bringing that up. Let's just say that landings and crowds don't mix.
Note taken.
Unless you enjoy trailblazing through 2 weeks of community service.
I said drop it.
Remember, we should stay vigilant. We know very little about this world.
Calm down. Between the three of us, nothing will stand in our way. I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special 6-phased ice powers. And Don Hung, he's got that mysterious past thing going for him.
Yeah.
So if people start creating trouble for us, they're gonna regret it.
And I want to, but let's just make sure we're the ones not creating trouble.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go. Braving the unknown? That's the real spirit of trailblazing.
Navigation. Thanks to the navigation system of the Astral Express, you can travel between different worlds and areas. The worlds that you have been to will be marked on the Star Rail map. Okay. Space anchor. I keep forgetting it's called an anchor. Oh, real quick before I forget, wasn't one of my objectives to... Oh no. Why am I like this? There we go. Wasn't one of my objectives to level up a character to 10? Nope. Thought it was. Oh no, it was. Cool, cool, cool.
This place still hasn't been corroded, yet Fragmentum monsters have already made it here. I fear the Stellaron may be exerting a significant influence on this world.
That looks so nice. Fragmentum. Whoa, you gotta chill.
It's too late to repent.
This is a new battle song? Definitely is.
This song's just for you.
Oh, it's my first time using Serval. Dude, her weapon is so sick.
Let's rock!
I don't remember if I did or not, actually. We'll take a look after this. I was trying to think if I gave her her... Okay, I did, and it was what? Generates 20 energy immediately upon entering battle and increases ult damage. Okay. A person? It's not a person, right? Sorry, I don't know if we drop anything. Calyx teleportation. It seems really out of place in the snow plains. What? No, this is so sick. Just take a picture, send it to him. Hey, what is this? Calyx, a strange entity born from the phenomenon of space distortion. There are some reality data. Some reality data in the calyxes that might come in handy. But please be careful when coming in contact. The existence of these calyxes is still a mystery to us, and the danger within is incalculable. In your coming journey, you might come across other calyxes like this, and the reality data stored in different calyxes may vary, so look out for that. Defeat enemies to obtain new feature. Okay. Golden has been archived in the Interastral Peace Guide. These game modes cost Trailblaze power. Okay, so that's your resin, right? And obviously I want to do it one time just to see what it even is. Challenge waves. That's really cool that you can do that. You know, may get my butt kicked for the simple fact that, you know, we're not leveled, but just want to see. We're all going before them, which is great though, and we can actually open up. Let's do this first. Do that first.
Try hard sometimes.
I'm gonna have March go.
Check out this awesome move.
Oh, lucky freeze.
Time for the main event.
And you have what afflicted? Takes damage at the beginning of each turn for a certain number of turns. 2 turns remaining. She can blast. That's so smooth.
Keep up. My tempo.
Let's take a gander. Take a gander.
With me out here, how can we lose?
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Fantastic.
You can't run!
Yeah, he's the right one to put a shield on then. Recovered, took wind damage.
That's it.
Clemency?
Ow,
Never
that's
heard
good
of it.
damage though, that hurt. Don't think it matters really.
Time for the main event. Turn up the volume.
And then of course we'll have her go with her ultimate.
Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
That's nice. That's nice. I don't think it should get another turn, but just if it does.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Her shield is so
Let's
good.
make it quick.
Batter up!
No, he could have killed it before that damage took effect if I would have attacked with March. One more time. Nah, we're good. Again, something I can do in my free time. I just wanted to try it once. A strange creation in the shape of a flower bud with golden stamens and pistils and ink black petals. Defeat enemies to gain character EXP materials, light cone EXP materials, and credits. It seems like you have a bunch of resin to work with too, so can I use restore but it heals Serval?
Keep at it.
Yeah, okay. Or I guess you could literally just run back and do that, but...
Ha!
Oh, I didn't even see that.
These buildings have been buried in the snowfall.
Huh? So these are rooftops?
A long, long time.
Yeah, Jarilo's been like this for a while. What's her attack?
Huh? Did you see that? I think something's moving.
It's just an ordinary snowdrift. Are you sure you're not seeing things?
Of course not. My eyesight's perfect. Come on, let's take a closer look.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Time for the main event. Keep up. My tempo!
My turn.
This is our chance.
Nice.
Take this!
Aw, so close. Almost got a 1 round.
The time's now.
Alright, now we can go
Best is
check out
yet
what
to
that is.
come.
We're interested in what's behind it. Like a lantern.
Hey, get out of there or you'll shiver to death. Holding your breath won't help.
I got this, March. If someone's got their head stuck in the sand, or the snow in this case, they just need a helping hand.
Ouch! My fine fellow, was that really necessary? Is crawling around in the snow a crime these days? I mean, come on, surely. It doesn't warrant a spearing.
Yeah, you probably didn't need to spear him, but, you know. Dude, it's freezing. Why are you showing so much? Cover up. Well, I guess you just look up March and say the same thing, though.
But then again, how can I blame you? I mean, I caught you off guard. It had to happen. You could even say I deserved it, huh? Besides, I made a gallant group of new friends as a result. Is Captain Japard around? He's an old buddy of mine.
Who?
We just got here. We don't know who that is.
Wait, you're not Silvermane guards? Well, why didn't you say so? Turns out we're on the same side after all.
Oh boy, who is this?
Pleasure to meet you. The name's Sampo Koski. Excellent, I'll remember the name. Never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here in this frozen wasteland. Business is bad these days, but fear not, Sampo Koski isn't interested in hoarding. There's more than enough treasure to go around, so let's get rich together.
Don't even know what you're talking about, man.
Say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel the main strength of the Silvermane Guards is being deployed to the front line. This is a golden opportunity.
Front line against who?
Come now, friends. I can understand the mistrust, but there's no need for the charade. Then again, I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm and sincerity get the better of me.
He really thinks we're just like him.
Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars. Ask me anything you like. I won't skimp on the details. Still make it snappy. You're never more than 10 feet from a Silvermane guard.
Is there a settlement nearby?
Settlement? What a literary turn of phrase. Why, there's only one place in this world where the living still reside. Our beloved Belobog. The further away you get, the dicier things become.
Okay.
The city of preservation, the towering citadel, humanity's last bastion against the eternal freeze. It may sound a bit over the top, but those names are grounded in truth. The only place humans can eke out an existence is behind those impregnable walls.
And why were you
Me?
hiding in the snow?
You guys scared me to death. There I was, looking for relics to sell, when all of a sudden you came stomping over. I thought the Silvermane guards were paying me a visit. Seriously, though, try treading a little lighter next time, huh? If you run into the guards, they won't hide in a snowdrift, and you'll be in a cell before you know it.
But we're not the same.
You really don't know? The Silvermane guards are Belobog soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're not the most flexible of people. And they like paying visits to folks in our line of work.
In your line of work.
Seems like you guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again. How about this? As a senior in the field, which I'm sure you don't mind me saying, I'll give you some free guidance.
Sure, what you got for me?
There are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them. Moving in the shadows, finding the goods, pricing your stock, hiding from the guards. There's an art to all of it.
No need. Why don't you just take us to the city? We don't really know the way.
Thank you,
The
March.
city? Already? I haven't even started trading yet. Well, showing you the way is easy enough, Missy, but it would cost.
Uh-huh.
But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Koski's middle name. Follow me, friends, and keep quiet. We don't want to be spotted by the guards.
Oh, yikes.
So why were you hiding from the Silvermane guards?
Yeah, we're just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So whereabouts you guys from, anyway? I don't mean to pry or anything. I just care about my friends. No pressure.
Yeah, we're probably missing stuff, but we'll find out as we... Well, I mean, like, we'll be able to come back out here eventually, probably. Like, I say that, then immediately run over to something to hit it. Get that activated.
Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called
Invisible
invisible snow walking.
walking?
Helps me throw off pursuers in no time.
You were saying?
Who are they?
You remember the Silvermane guards I mentioned? That's them. Help me, old friends. I don't want to be caught.
Oh my goodness.
It's the suspect and his accomplices. Arrest them!
No!
It's now or never.
One of two. It's all
Over
just
to
a
you, dear
misunderstanding.
friends.
Hey, where do you think you're...
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it.
Start
My
off with
music.
this.
Conquer us all!
Clemency?
Oh.
Never heard of it.
I'm still not even used to these. I thought that was something else.
This song's just for you.
Yeah, well done, Devin. Might as well.
Keep up. My tempo!
You have the worst luck running into me.
We'll throw up.
With me out here,
Defense
how
on
can you
serval.
lose?
Take this!
Okay, that one's done. Defense reduction. Note taken.
The time is now.
Okay. What are we working with? I guess let's go ahead and get them all super low with this.
Rules are made to be broken.
Okay, we can take out that middle one.
You don't think you're welcome!
Step aside.
I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Break that one. It might actually go down to
Time
its
for
damage.
the main event.
This is fine.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Just to make sure that one goes down.
You can't run.
Pretty good practice.
Let's rock. My turn.
Beautiful. Love his footsteps. This is Japard.
I, Japard Landau,
Yes.
captain of the Silver Mane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
Ugh, that Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my hands on him.
We'll clear up this misunderstanding
Relinquish
afterwards.
your resistance.
So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you.
Go sing. We'll use this to break him. Okay. I'm not gonna remember all that. Level 10.
With me
Gonna
out
have to-
here, how can we
Gonna have to
lose?
give them the shields.
Let's make it quick.
She'll stay. Wind damage recovered. We'll just do it to him again.
Try that again.
On my command. Take courage.
Okay.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Dum, bum, 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 bum. How much is this taking off?
This
So
song's
it
just
blocks
for you.
whatever first attack is. So even if I used an ult, it would break the yellow bar first, and then we'd go for the white bar if it's an effective element. Cool, cool, cool. So I mean, there's no point. We'll just do this then.
Keep up. My tempo.
You have the
Yeah,
worst luck running
gets
into
rid of
me.
that. And we'll give... Goes the
Stay
complete
right there
opposite
while I
way.
give you a present.
Give her
Let's
the
go.
buff. And... we'll go ahead now.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Nice,
This is
nice.
our chance.
Oh, he's afflicted with shock. Beginning for 4 turns. Okay, so that's lasting a little bit, which is nice. March break if we do that.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome
Yeah, she'll
move.
break the shield. Cool.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
Go ahead and use
This
it.
sanctuary
Crit?
is but a vision.
Nope.
The time is now.
Go ahead and get rid of him. We're good to just keep this up. I'm gonna
With me
refresh the
out here,
defense
how
on
can
her.
we lose?
Rules are made to be broken.
Single target.
You're out.
Nice.
That's it.
You can't run!
This ends here!
It's everybody. Okay.
And the prime suspect? The one with the blue hair?
Apologies, Captain. We lost him during the pursuit. We can't find his footprints.
Well, he wasn't lying about his technique that he mastered.
No matter. We have his accomplices. He'll be close by, plotting his next move.
Just over it.
Yeah, we'd never team up with someone like him. I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we're not friends with that scoundrel. Did you see how fast he ditched us?
Or just heated
We
over that.
rescued him from the snow out of the kindness of our hearts. We had no idea he might be using us to get past you. Are you really dumb enough to fall for his...
Yikes, March.
I'm a captain, not an adjudication panel. As a Belobog citizen, you have the right to defend yourself, but that can only take place under the scrutiny of the architects, not now. Take them away.
Not even citizens of
But we're
Belobog.
not from Belobog.
Show him the photos, March.
Photos?
You're a genius. Great idea.
The memory
You've
album.
probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one. Behold, Jarilo-VI.
You mean to say that this white ball that's here, that's our home? How can that...
Was this actually the right option? Or they're all probably right, and you'll just get different cutscenes, but still.
It is said that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond the sky would visit us here. But that after the eternal freeze, the blizzards made passage impossible. And Belobog would cease to witness such arrivals.
But these people are...
This decision is beyond us. If what they say is true, then only the Supreme Guardian may decide their fate. Our job is to present them before her. Nothing more.
Very well.
Outsiders, follow me. Belobog lies beyond this blizzard.
His design is so sick, man. The ice coming off his armor is so cool.
Welcome
To
to
Belobog.
Belobog, the city of preservation.
It is a pretty city, though. Oh yeah, it's a very pretty city. It's a nice warm welcome.
Hey, it feels like it got a bit warmer.
That's because you're in Belobog, the last bastion of humanity.
Last bastion?
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth, with raging infernos and billowing towers of smoke stretching beyond the horizon.
That's a little hard to imagine after seeing the planet from the system.
In the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning. Suddenly, sweeping winds brought blizzards which buried the invading legion. Belobog was all that remained.
Wow,
The
okay.
steadfast architects built this city. Under the protection of Klepoth, the preservation, Belobog remains
Klepoth.
forever warm in the face of unrelenting cold.
Klepoth. Okay.
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
A marked change in tone. It sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
Uh-huh. So why is he telling us all this?
You wanted to know.
Uh...
God bless her. A little bundle of March. Administrative district.
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum.
This is too slow.
Correct?
No.
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silvermane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're lacking in intel. We're here. This is Klepoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the Architects. Klepoth is the symbol of preservation. Under Klepoth's impulsion, the Architects constructed Belobog, thus protecting the spark of civilization from disaster and the eternal freeze. To show our reverence, we named this fortress after the Aeon themselves. The Architects, under the protection of Klepoth, have continued to lead this city forward, repelling all manner of disasters. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
Okay.
The Supreme Guardian?
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the Architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations, sheltering the people from harm. The current Guardian is Madame Cacolia Rand. Every major strategic decision is issued by her.
Oh, so she's really in charge then. Okay. I don't know if Japard was supposed to be the person who is in charge of like all military affairs. Like, you know, he's the top general.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cacolia. Please have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
We're gonna see her right now? Can I at least find a place to freshen up first?
Rest easy. The Madam Guardian doesn't care about formalities. Not to mention, you've only just arrived. It would be unexpected if you were familiar with Belobog customs. I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cacolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
Yes, sir.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
Hello, Branya.
You may leave, Branya. Visitors have arrived.
Yes, Mother.
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Japard. You may leave. Welcome, visitors from beyond the eternal freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky, no?
It's gonna sound so weird. I'm getting Tsunade vibes from her. Just her outfit and stuff.
I am Cacolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come.
Well, you see, you have something called the Cancer of Worlds on your world, and we're here for it.
Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself? No, I do not doubt it. I can see that you are not from this world. The Architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous beyond measure. An Aeon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Klepoth, the Amber Lord. Under their attentive gaze, we built the city walls. So do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence. Tell me why you have come.
We've come to trailblaze this planet.
We came here for something known as a stellaron.
A stellaron?
Is her hand ice?
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects.
Objects that fell from the blue.
You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the eternal freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur. Correct?
Correct.
Which is why the Antimatter Legion and Stellarons often show up together. Worlds seeded with Stellarons give birth to fragmentums. As for the eternal freeze, it must have been a product of the Stellaron, unique to the environment of your world. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
I don't know if she's buying that.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have
her hand
indeed
is ice.
suffered the
What?
disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today. But why should you care? Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to help a world unrelated to them. Unless they had something to gain.
Exactly.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
If we can get rid of it, your world will be safer too.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Very well, I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist you in any way possible to help you locate the Stellaron.
Well, thank you, Kikolia.
It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to escort you here.
Okay.
And we can discuss this urgent matter in greater detail.
So tomorrow we'll probably be figuring out where the location is.
It should be me thanking you, visitors from beyond the sky. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you further. Of course, I understand. Do not worry. I have a way.
Oh boy. Let's see where that leads.
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
She's the big shot. Definitely got that Queen of the Castle vibe going on. Oh, so cool.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to.
What's
I
up?
must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Wait. Can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum.
Wow, Japard, hook us up.
I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy music, You could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is... you'll see. Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion recently, so it's been sealed off.
Oh, okay.
So the corrosion is inside the city. That's a grave situation.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all goes well for you.
Which part's nice? Okay. We'll take in the locations that he's talking about first, and then we'll probably end up finishing that part here.
Wow, look at the carved ice. It feels perfect for this city somehow.
That's a person.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city. Hey, what's with all the children over there? Should we go and take a look?
I suppose we could.
So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guards, and a temporary guide for the A Journey Through Belobog's history program. My name is Pelageya Sergeyevna.
That's a name I'm never gonna remember.
But you can call me Pela.
I can remember that.
Yes, Miss Pela.
Pela. Yes, Miss
And
Pela.
perhaps the grown-ups among us could refrain from acting like children.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, guys. Take a look over here. This is Everwinter Monument. It was erected to commemorate the mighty architects. The architects are followers of the Aeon Klapoth. It was they that foresaw crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog, preserving the spark of human civilization. Even today, they are still tending to the city. Everwinter Monument is made up of two parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal freeze. These two symbols are bound together, the gear restricting the ice. It represents the unyielding spirit of the architects in the face of nature's barbarity. Any questions?
I was hoping it would allow us to pick a question. Head on over here. Yeah, I'll explore more later, but for now I just want to do this stuff.
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say there'd be a show here?
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance. Sometimes being the operative word.
Ah, darn. I wanted to see one. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? This city is so weird. Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right?
Surely it's not the only way they repel the eternal freeze, right?
If so, I'm not sure mighty is the right word for these architects.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
Kinda figured.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Oh, wow, she's cool.
Yeah, she is. Hi. Hello.
Yep, touch it and find out. Ice cold. I was just about to fix it up. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop.
Serval. I think I've been saying Serval. Serval.
If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Oh, we're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious? About the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the administrative district.
Everything's new to us, or standing broken machines outside a workshop is a bad advertising.
Only just got here? figured it out. I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Cocolia. You must be them? What an honor. Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a chat.
Oh, no, we don't have to talk about heaters all day. It's fine. Oh, wow. Yeah. Your interior designs are good, man.
The heater you saw is just a standard
Revolve.
geomero radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people. The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belobog would long since have become a dead city, both above and below the surface.
Now, this is the first mention of below the surface. What is
It's an
geomero?
ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, everything runs on geomero.
Okay, I'll try to remember that then.
Geomero grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface. In the overworld, we use the same lines to ship surface goods and aid down to the underworld.
We'll save that one for last.
Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is the stove it rests on.
When she puts it like that, it actually starts to make sense.
Okay,
You
and
didn't
above
know?
and beneath.
Belobog is structured like two big connected discs. The overworld is responsible for administration and trade, while the underworld is responsible for energy supply and resource extraction.
Okay.
However, due to an order that was given many years ago, nobody has moved between the overworld and the underworld in a long time.
Like, actually move. There's still teams that go down and farm geomero and stuff, though. And send it up.
I shouldn't be talking about this. Pretend I never said anything.
Thank you for
No
your
sweat.
answers.
This is your first time in Belobog. I just want you to feel some of the warmth the city has to offer. Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, want to help me fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual labor. You might find it interesting. Great.
Sure.
Then let me give you a demonstration first.
Oh boy. What? Magnetor Heliological. What? Fluid threshold. Rotate the modules to adjust the circuit and direct the electrical current from the power supply to the endpoint. Repairs are complete when all endpoint circuits are connected to the current. The edges of fixed modules will appear red when selected. I already wasn't paying attention for that. This is the source in which the electric current flows. Okay. Cool. Thank you for making it easy. Let's take a look at it. An old VCR machine. You do not dare imagine what it might show you.
Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time. Want to be my assistants? Average pay, but I'm a good boss.
Sure.
Do you just say yes to everything?
March, I quit. The Astral Express is not for me. I'm staying here with Serval.
I was only kidding. Just a joke.
Oh.
Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around? My workshop will always be open to you. And your wallets, of course.
So what is your workshop really? I mean, like, there's no actual reason for us to come back here, right? I didn't know if she would be somebody we could come to for, like, crafting or I don't know. Doesn't appear to be that, though. That's violating the rules of that. Lots of big words in this shop. I don't like it. Was this lady selling anything? No. It's paper. Like I said, I'll run around in my free time and pick all this kind of stuff up. Right now we're just gonna finish this main stuff we have going on.
That's the alley that Japard mentioned. The one contaminated by the fragmentum, right? I can't believe how close it is to the city center.
If they hadn't identified it, I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down by now.
Move back. This is your final warning.
But my proof of property is inside. I don't have any...
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city.
No. As long as the Stellaron is active, the corrosion will continue to spread.
Okay, so they like actually can't do anything about it. It's more just like, hey, civilian, no, you can't go that way.
The soldiers can only periodically clear the fragmentum of monsters. But the monsters will continue to emerge and multiply.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here for your safety.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am. Out of my way! Let me pass!
They're just tired of it, man. To the underworld? Meh. It's a real estate agent.
Come around and have a look.
No. I don't want to.
So tired. I just want to put my head on a pillow and drift off. Seems like the first day of our trailblazing expeditions is always pretty eventful, huh, Dan Hung?
It's because you've got too much energy.
Okay, I think we'll actually end up stopping there because that'll probably take us into the next part, and then we'll end up going to the underworld portion, which will be so fun. So, oh, noise. Nice. So, thank you guys for watching this part. I, as always, appreciate it. It really does mean a lot to me. I hope that you guys enjoyed this part, and I hope that you'll be back for the next one. If not, no worries. Thank you for stopping by and watching this far into even just one of my videos. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe and take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.